So today I was thinking, now that I got a few videos out, it's been pretty crazy the past week, trying to get ready for the pigs, which we ended up not getting this weekend. We're getting them next weekend because the guy was out of town where we're getting them from. So we'll do that next weekend. But it's super nice out right now, so I figured I'd grab a cup of coffee and take you guys on a little tour. Now this stuff's greening up. I was kind of wanting to do this earlier, but I figured I'd wait till stuff starts growing. Then maybe I'll do another one, you know, midsummer, kind of show you how everything's growing. We'll start out, we'll head to the front, kind of show you the vineyard. I don't think you guys have seen that yet. So I think it's roughly 50 vines of each variety. And what I got, so what we have here is these first two rows are Frontenac and the second two rows are Frontenac Gris. So the Frontenac is a red grape, wine grape, and the Frontenac Gris is a white wine grape. They're a variety that the University of Minnesota developed. They got the University of Minnesota, they have a really good program for their grapes. They have a ton of grapes that they developed themselves, and they're designed for cold climates like Minnesota, because a lot of grapes, it's hard to grow here, and these are some of the best ones. There's a bunch of other good ones, like Marquette's a real good red wine grape. That we might, if we do any more rows other than these, we might be looking at doing Marquette. But I got, so there's 4 new rows that I replaced, and then there's 2 more rows that aren't replaced, that I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe next year, just because we've had a lot going on with building the hoop house, a high tunnel, or whatever, greenhouse, whatever you want to call it. We got pigs, and then we'll probably do meat chickens and all that stuff, and I just want to get these growing. So these grapes have been here. We planted these, this will be their 2nd year. And last year, we had such an extreme drought that they basically didn't grow much above ground. So we're pretty sandy here. So my thought is that last year during the drought, I didn't water them too much because I wanted them to fight for the water and get their roots down. And I think that's what they did, because they're growing, the buds are looking pretty good. As you can see, they're all different. Like this one's, a lot of them are about this far along, but some are actually leafing out. So I think this year, as long as we don't get another like drought for like months and months, like we did last year, I think they're gonna hit these top wires for sure. I'm excited for that. I might need to add another string across, but so it's kind of a little tour. I'll do a more in-depth video on this at some point on the vineyard and kind of how it's going. I want to add wood chips here so we don't gotta mow. In between them. The weeds can get pretty annoying. So I think if we do a little wood chips in there, that'll be good. But yeah, so it's a unique trellis system. It's a little different than you'd probably see a lot of people do, but I picked this I'll do a more in-depth video, like I said, but this is a system that it takes more work and more time and a little more skill. Like you got to pay attention, kind of know what you're doing, than the other systems, but it provides you per vine like a significant amount more. So that's why I picked that style. So over here, this is like our lawn garden. This is kind of the edge of our property. We've never had like super good luck over here doing like I was trying to do like corn, which I'll probably end up doing. I'm gonna do this year. Corn's pretty cheap, and we got a little planter thing to plant rows. So I got this disced up again yesterday, and then I think over this next week here we're gonna get this planted. And then I built this watering system. You can see there's a sprinkler head there. I basically just dredged it in all the way to the house. I pulled like a 1-inch tube all the way to here, and then it tees off. So it goes all the way down to there, and then it goes all the way down to there. So I could turn the sprinklers on one at a time. I pretty much got to run them one at a time. The pressures, I think I got to fix the up top there. It goes from a garden hose, and I think the pressure is kind of low through that, but maybe I'll figure that out. But anyways, you could turn on one at a time easy. Two, probably do two if you really want. But so that was something I did. That was last year. I did that last year, so this will be the first full year we got that. And then it's nice on the end of the row here. The last sprinkler, I just did another little section and did a spigot, which gives us water for everything. We got the chickens over here. And we got the hoop house, the greenhouse, where the pigs are gonna be. So they're gonna be in there. And then I think my plan is I'm gonna get, I'm trying to get a Premier 1 fencing kit, like 200-foot thing, 200-foot fencing, and then, because I want the pigs to be able to come out, especially when it's like hot. I want them to be able to come out, and then we're gonna have a little pool for them. I might get one of those or something and bury it. That one's for our new little guard goose we got. But so then they could come out. I'll probably have them come out like over here, and then I might have them go back so they'll have an area back here, and then over, you know, either there or I don't know, I might do something back here. But so that's kind of where we're at in this area. We got way too many wood chips. As you can see, I wanted 1 or 2 dumps, and they just kept bringing them. And before we knew it, we had 4, and then we had to call and tell them to stop bringing wood chips. But we'll use them, or we'll just turn them into compost. So yeah, here's, if you saw the other video, he's an angry rooster. Get away from me. So if you saw the other video, this is the new hoop house we built. Hoop house, greenhouse, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, high tunnel. But it's nice. It's got roll-up sides. I just put, oh no, a hummingbird's stuck in there. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna put my coffee down. Oh no. He's stuck in here. I'll have to open this door and let him out. So I put these little like pins so we can lock the door so it doesn't swing. I love going in here. But the wife, Carolyn, just got, she's planted a bunch of seeds. And the chickens will dig them up, so I gotta not let them in here. There. Oh no. Come this way, little guy. I was wondering if a bird would ever get stuck in here. Turns out, yep. I think it turned into a longer video than, oh there, go down. I was looking at the camera, did she make it out? Oh no, there she goes. All right, well here's our high tunnel. It's kind of a mess right now, our greenhouse, but we got stuff planted here. We're just organizing, just trying to get everything ready. We're doing, we're gonna do some vines here. So I just staked these in yesterday. We'll probably do another row over there. And then we're gonna have a little pass through it. I don't know. Carolyn's figuring that one out. She's kind of doing what she wants to do. She's the gardener of the family. I just try to help make it better for her, so. But I'm glad that little hummingbird got out. That was funny. But yeah, it's nice. So I got a shade net for the pigs. It still gets hot in here. That's like why I said I want to be able to let them out. But that's the greenhouse. I'm gonna close this up now. So I got those pins. So I got one stationary door. You guys are probably sick of listening to me talk about this thing, but and bam, locked. But the one addition I did, other than like all the stuff inside, I added this fan that when it gets hot enough, it kicks on. It's not a huge fan. I got it for a different project, but I had it and I wasn't using it for the other thing like I planned. So I figured I'd put it in there. It helps. It sucks out the heat from up top. Okay, so over here, this is like one of the first purchases I made. This thing's getting pretty beat up. I already had to replace the tarp on it. It's just one of those, it's called like a garage in the box. They're nice. If you need like a quick something to store your stuff in, like I don't like to leave my tractors or anything really outside if I can. It just, I don't know. Even though they can be left out there, I just don't like to leave stuff. Like even if I had something big enough, I'd even keep that inside, but. So those are worth purchasing. They don't last forever, but you know, you can get a good many years out of them before you get something more stable. But here's kind of the side, all the tractor implements. Got a bunch of them. The disc in the tractor there in the green shed. So that's my neighbor's pole barn. But so we walk around. Here's the chicken coop. Built that the first year we were here. I got a video on that. I'll probably end up doing another one at some point. Maybe a little more in-depth one, or I don't know. Got the quail. I want to try to replace their bedding today. I think that helicopter's spraying mosquito. I think they like spray or drop pellets or something to kill mosquito larvae. Yeah, he's flying around. We got a lowland. We got a lowland over here that I think they loop around over that too and spray that. But here's the field. Food plot. So you guys have seen a video on that. Man, there's planes everywhere. But yeah, this is where I deer hunt. I could turkey hunt. I tried it last year. I didn't see anything, but they've been around this year. I don't know. There's still another few weeks of that. I probably won't do that, but yeah. Right now I just got clover in there. I just seeded it. They're just popping up. So we'll see what happens with that. That'll be fun. I like doing food plots. It's good for all the wildlife, you know, the deer. It's good for hunting, obviously, but a lot of things like clover. It's nice to do a little bit of different stuff than just like the grass that's out there, which I left. We still got another, I don't know, acre of that field before it hits the like neighboring property. Acre or two. So I could do like twice this, which, you know, I don't know, maybe down the road I'll be a little more aggressive, but got a little deer stand there. That's my my fun deer stand. If it's like cold, I got to put a little heater in there. But we'll head over here. So over here we got the original shed with the house, and then the garden. We built this. I built this second year we were here, so a couple years ago. It's nice to have a garden that I dump some ashes there. We usually just dump, you know, ashes and other stuff to fertilize. But it's nice to have like a decently protected garden. You don't gotta worry about, you know, deer getting into. Can they jump in here? Yeah. Have they? No. I'm not worried about it. There's just so much food around here that they're not gonna jump into this thing. But the chickens have been pecking around in there. You can see we even tilled any of this up this year. So it's just been, see our old tomatoes. We gotta till this up. That'll probably happen this week. Get the kid's scooter. That's not compost. Scooter is not compost. But so that's our main, I guess our main garden. I think we're just doing a bunch of tomatoes and peppers in there. I think that's it. And then we got a bunch of stuff in the greenhouse. And then we got that the big field over there. We're gonna do even more stuff in. So there's a new dog fence. If you guys saw that video, that was a big addition. I still got to do, I'm gonna do some wood 2x4s along the top, 2x4s, 2x6s in the bottom. I just haven't yet. Spent enough money doing the greenhouse and what we got there, but so that's pretty much it. So it's a work in progress. We got big plans. I mean, so it's kind of nice because like our deck, like you sit there and you can overlook everything. Which I actually gotta go check on that smoker. What's up? So here's the view from our deck. It's like one of the main reasons I really like this property is because we can sit on the deck and like overlook everything. We can overlook the field, which is awesome. We're facing east, so we get the sunrise, which is nice. It warms up the deck real quick in the morning. I know we don't have to stare at the sun in the evening either, you know. It might be cool to have the sunset on that side, but I think I kind of like the sunrise. But yeah, we can overlook the chickens, we can overlook the pigs. We might get some goats or something over here. I don't know. It's a work in progress, but we got a lot done so far in a few years. So I'm gonna give it 5-10 more years. This place will be, it's gonna be a little hobby farm.